Scoop-dibby-doo-doop-doo-da. Hello, people.
Okay, guys, welcome to my second POMcast. We'll take a break from the Bands of My Life series, and I will start a new series called Q&A, where I answer questions that you guys ask frequently. So let's get started. So, the first question I usually get is, how the hell did I come up with this game, Punk-o-Matic? And here we're talking about Punk-o-Matic 1, which was a pretty small music gadget. I don't think it was really a game or music software. It was just a gadget. So the way this was created, or the way I thought about it, is because my parents are divorced. So I would live with my mom, and I would usually go see my father a couple times every year. And he lives 14 hours from where I live. So I would usually take the bus there or get a lift with a friend or whatever. So this was in the Christmas of 2003. So I went there with friends. I was sitting in the back seat of the car, and I was thinking about what kind of project I should do, or that I could do. And I wanted to make a project that would put together everything I like doing, like animation, drawing, listening to music, watching concerts, composing music, programming, so all that stuff. I was thinking of a way to put all that together and make a project. So basically I came up with this idea of a little game where you make music with pre-made riffs that I would make, and so you make little tunes and you watch this band play it for you. That was about it. I mean, I was drawing it on paper in the car. Yeah, it's a 14-hour drive, so I had plenty of time to think about it. That was on the way back from my father's place. I was going back to university to start a new semester. So yeah, when I got home, it was January 2004. I started programming this, and since it was the beginning of the university semester, I practically didn't go to any class. I was just home programming this stuff for a couple of weeks and missing all my classes. So yeah, that's how Punk-o-Matic 1 was born, and yeah, it was a fun project. I was totally surprised by the reaction people had. I mean, like I said, it was just a little gadget, and people really loved it. So yeah, that's that. That's how Punk-o-Matic 1 came to life on the back seat of a car on Christmas of 2003 and January 2004. The next question that comes logically after this is, why did it take so much time to come up with Punk-o-Matic 2? That's not a simple answer. I was working on it on and off for at least 4 years. Sometimes I wouldn't work on it for a whole year, and so yeah, I don't know. It was a big project, very scary project because of what I wanted to do with it. It's only in 2009 that it became clear exactly what I wanted to do, and I started doing it. At the same time, I was always working. I had a real job, a full-time job. I mean, I could only do this in the evenings and in the weekends, and I had friends. I had my girlfriend, so I have my band, so I didn't have that much time to work on it. So it was going very slow, but yeah, I knew what I wanted to do. It was very big, very ambitious, and yeah, it took a lot of planning to do it. Lots of working on the guitar and making riffs, and lots of recording and mixing and cutting and looping. I mean, yeah, it was a big nightmare of lots of work. And last Christmas I decided to quit my job at Ubisoft to work on my stuff full-time and finish Punk-o-Matic 2. So that's when it started to go faster. And but I'm sure a lot of you guys remember that like every week I would say, okay, Punk-o-Matic 2 is coming out next week or next month, and I was saying next week every week because it was just so big, just so much stuff to do and to finish. Yeah, so it took time because it was a freaking huge project and I had other stuff to do with my life. So, but I'm glad I did it. It's a very cool project and yeah. Okay, let's continue to go in logical order of questions. The next one would be, is there going to be a Punk-o-Matic 3 or when is Punk-o-Matic 3 coming out? I'm not sure there will be a Punk-o-Matic 3 because when I look at this community and what I see is that it's not the game part that make this community alive. It's really the music making part of Punk-o-Matic 2. So I feel I would like to push this part more, like make it even more like a music software. And I made a poll about that and people were agreeing with this. That I mean, most people want the Punk-o-Matic, the future Punk-o-Matic to be more like a music software rather than a game. And yeah, it's really in line with what I wanted to do. The game part of Punk-o-Matic 2 was pretty hard to make, doing all the syncing with the music and all the notes and make it like you would make a song and it would generate all the inputs that you need to do during a concert. But it was pretty complicated and it would not allow for I don't know, releasing riff packs and stuff like that. Same with the band's animation. If I start releasing new riffs, I would have to update the game. If yeah, I mean, it's not expandable, and that's what I don't like about it. I also had this idea that people could submit riffs for the next Punk-o-Matic. Like after the game is released, they could submit their own riffs and it would go in a special category. I don't want to have to make band animation and concert inputs for each custom riffs that people submit. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem. So what I want to do with the next Punk-o-Matic is, I mean, people have heard of it. I've posted about it in news posts and all. I would do Punk-o-Matic Pro, which would be more like a music software. There would not be a band that plays your music. You wouldn't unlock little funny clips and stuff like that. It would be really about making music, and I would add features to allow you to make better music. So the stuff I wanted to add is being able to change riff every half box or every quarter of a box. So you would have twice the riff control you have now. Of course, people want a tempo control. That's not easy to do, but I've seen good stuff with Flash CS5 that could allow me to do that. The other important thing is a lagless playback. That would really be cool. Also, I would like to have all the riffs online so that the game loads instantly and then downloads what it needs when you make music or play a song. That would also allow me to add new riff. I would like upload new riffs or riff packs or whatever, and the game would not need to change. It would just fetch the new riffs online and it would work really well. Other than that, Flash CS5 could allow me to add instrument effects like delays and reverb, phaser, distortions, stuff like that. I mean, I could do a lot of things with the new sound features in CS5. So that would be the future of Punk-o-Matic for now. That's what I'm thinking about. I think I will end this POMcast here with these 3 questions. If I wasn't clear on something and you want me to clarify something, and if you have other questions you want me to answer, leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them or clarify in the next Q&A POMcast. Oh yeah, and the music playing in the background is Ladytron, Ladytron. Check it out, it's a great band. So that's it for this Q&A POMcast. Thanks for listening, and I will leave you with a blooper where I started saying something that while saying it I realized it just wasn't right. So I went crazy. Enjoy. Because Flash just can't handle it. Well, actually, I don't know what to say. Goodbye.